CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values, CMC global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's hold together. Let's hold together. It's a unity. Raise up the hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the light of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
CMC. Yes. 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 The time has come. I see Mr. Gamer on time. I would like to say hi to everybody. Hi to the people in Liberia. Hello to the people on social media. Hello to everybody in the studio. Hello to Mr. Gamer who's come on tonight with us. And I would like to say welcome to the Political Lodge, TPL. For short, on this platform, we talk about social issues, we talk about political issues. We also are here to push CMC agenda to the fullest. So we'd like to welcome you. If you're on here, please share the show. Tonight is going to be very amazing, exciting. We have Mr. Gaming here, number one. Number two, we're going to be giving prizes out tonight. People will call in, people will be on the live screen, on the comment section. We will put out our numbers. You will get a lucky number. You win $5 that will be sent to you first thing in the morning, in Liberia morning time. So we come on every 11:30 to 1:30 a.m. in the morning, in 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. in the morning in Liberia. We are on the True FM broadcasting everywhere True FM is broadcasted from. We are also on social media. We run 3 different pages. We are on Dr. Francine's Chenoweth's page. We are also on the Citizens Movement for Change page. Our political laws page will soon be granted a privilege to run per Facebook. It takes 60 days, so we're waiting for the 60 days. We also are on YouTube, streaming live on YouTube. So you're on, you can go and subscribe to us and watch us from YouTube. My name is Grace Goa. I love to be here. We come here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We have a Wednesday break-in transmission. Thursday and Friday, we are back. So welcome everybody today on the platform with me. I have Ansu in the studio in True FM in Monrovia, Liberia, and I also have Mr. Gayman. He is the United States of America Vice Chair for Administration for Citizens Movement for Change, CMC. Welcome, guys. You can come here and introduce yourself.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah. Come in, big brother. Come in.
No, I'm trying to, like I tell everybody, please share the show in your network, on your platforms. Do the best you can. Share the show. Come and get informed. This is why we are here for. We'll be talking. The subject today, as always, is the third lane. Do you want to know what the third lane is? How to get into the third lane? How to stay in the third lane? This is where you come to get the information. You are not getting it from the third party. You get it from the Madam Queen of Straight Talk. This is it. You can quote her. You're not hearing from anybody else. And she is the big boss. She is the president, CEO, everybody for CMC USA. So whatever she says, you can quote it. Yeah, let's go to the studio. Ansu, how you doing there, sir?
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm good. Great to be here again on the weekend for the political launch. Let me say thanks again to Madam Griggs and the rest of the team, the panelists. Yeah, for always having us on. So great to be on the show, and especially on a Friday. Normally, Friday it just becomes an ordinary day where we just do it for the people in terms of when it comes to the political fees. Sometimes we don't go too hard. For this other Friday, it comes different though. The tension back home, the pressure back home, and Liberia's story continue.
Yes,
Excellent, excellent.
Liberian story continue. The truth has to be told, and that's why we are here. And tonight, Dr. Francine travels. She might probably join us when she gets to her destination, or maybe not. I wish she would come. So we can discuss the issues. We each of you, Mr. Give me a little bit. Although we will not start from the beginning, because from the beginning we want to start with what is happening right now, trending issues in Liberia. But we will later on talk to him concerning CMC, and the famous question that is asked everybody when they come here. We're going to be asking him that question, but we also will go to the phone lines early today, because we want the Liberian people to speak on what is happening in the country, and we also want our people to be able to win what is supposed to win, because Father, that plenty of money in Liberia can do something for you. That whole tax needs some change, right? And so,
Yeah, exactly. So if the people come, I forget today, but oh my grace, I'll do that tomorrow. I forget today. The people coming out in the company of the Truth FM. Can you just imagine? And
oh,
some people here to see you. I say for what? How can we get the number? You read the number too fast. Yeah, we have interest in CMC. So we came for you to take down our names, our number. Today I came across 2 to 3 persons. So tomorrow I know I told you to come back tomorrow. I'll do some photos. Yeah, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about.
okay. Now, and so you have to take these people's names down, because they are coming to join CMC. You
Yeah,
direct them to the CMC headquarters in their Sophie. I think it says adjacent to the old COVID center. You direct them there. Mr. Bangura, who is the Secretary General, will be waiting for them. On somebody, some administration, or some or receptionist will be waiting for them to incorporate them within the party, or to put their names down and everything. So don't shy them away. Let them come in. There will come a
yeah,
time more people will be winning more stuff. So the people are gearing towards the program. They know that this platform is going to bring change to Liberia, and that's why we are here. So let our people come and let them participate. And we hope tonight that we can have 5 to 7 people winning. We want people to
hmm,
win. You get a left out of your pocket on the weekend. That's something. They carry you, right, Mr. Gamer? They,
That's correct.
they carry you somewhere. Yeah. So that's it. But Mr. Gamer, welcome again.
Thank you.
And I want you to before we go to interaction concerning CMC. I want you to speak on a little bit what is going on in Liberia. But since Ansu is in Liberia, I want Ansu to lay the premise for us. Today, a lot went on in Liberia. And even while watching Spoon, I went there to watch, because they said my political leader was going there. Wherever Musa Hassan Benete. So wherever he goes, I follow to hear what he has to say. And he talked. He gave a lot of information on Spoon Network tonight. I'm going to play that as well, so that people can hear what he had to say. I hope he could have joined us, but I think he has some meetings, so he will not be able to join, or maybe he will be lucky tonight. He will just show up, you know. But he had a lot of things to say concerning this whole thing that is happening in Liberia with what happened in the House of Representatives with the fire incident, the accident that took place in the capital. I believe that that was just totally wrong. And I still stand my ground that whosoever responsible for this, they should be persecuted, whether it's a group of people. It's the right thing to do. We are not going to tolerate violence and those kind of things in our country. Like, bro, have been burned down. We all know that. In the water, and the people burn everything. They broke down they broke the transformers down. That was like, bro, until today we can't get full electricity because they were just burning and destroying everything. I don't know, they took
Mm-hmm.
all the thing making it automatic. And now for us to get those things, by the leadership are not willing to be able to bring those things to the country. They first they service themselves first and lead the country up, because like work will have all those things back. It's not that, I mean, it's not hard, it's not easy to bring it. But if you are real leadership and you really want change for the country, you will be able to bring those things back to the people for their comfort. But we can barely come back from the war. And then people burning places down in the country that are of significance, even if somebody's house is wrong. So if the courts find anybody guilty, they should be persecuted. But in the meanwhile, too, we don't want people to be witch hunted. We don't want this to be a political witch hunt. We don't want it to be
Mm-hmm.
political. We don't want none of that. Our people will speak to us on the line, but I want you to come in and so give a premise so Mr. Gaiman can come in with what he think. But I heard today that Mr. Representative Safoko for District Number 9, Monserrato County, and Representative Marvin Cole, which is one of my favorite representatives. I like Marvin Cole. Well, for District Number 3, Pont County, they were free today. They were let go. So it means that they had nothing to do with this. That's what the police are saying. Investigation. So I'll come through. I see. Is it?
He upside down, but that's him.
And Pierre trying to come on. Okay, so we'll wait for you to come on. Let premise for us.
So the tension, Madam Grace and Big Brother Jerome, the tension keep growing and the pressure keep growing. Indeed, I'm just gonna make it very short, very very short. Today, what's happened at the police headquarters? Those invited lawmakers, they show all they went there today, and I don't know. Someone say maybe the police wanted to score a very good grade, or wanted to that the song you are singing yesterday maybe the issue, because the lawmakers were invited. They show on time. What raised the concern now to the people now was the time they kept them for over close to 5 to 6 hours. Can you just imagine 5 to 6 hours before going through the investigation? 5 to 6 hours, because they knew very well that these people keeping it up to that time, there'll be no way to go through the court process. At that time, the courts will be closed, so they will have to stay in up to Monday. So they were in police custody up to 6 hours, which really raised the public concern today. Information coming now, going all through an investigation. Honorable Kofi, Honorable Coupon, Honorable Kamara, we're getting clear information that they have been transferred now to the NSA headquarters, and another information coming in that Representative Coupon from District 5, Monserrato County. This information coming in just collapsed indeed, so she may likely be rushed to the GFK hospital due to some torture and other stuff. So exactly what happened, and then you said we cannot go way back to how the story created. This capital building issue. The few lawmakers who named our into the entire burning of the Capitol building, and police investigation have been going on all throughout. So these lawmakers were invited to the only thing that raised the public concern, the hours, the time in which they kept them there for. So why I say maybe the police want to score good political game, or the police want to issue, and the that show was to keep them up to the time in which the court will close.
Okay,
So
so
there we are for there we are for the day. The tension keep growing. We don't know what happened next tomorrow, because all the people have their constituent. The one we are seeing now, representing the Cooper collapse indeed. We get information. Should be like taken to JFK, representing the COFAD. He just just sent a communication. I think a month ago to the house to seek medical attention to travel. So being back to the case here. So that had the entire process going back home. As I said, the tension is growing and the pressure is very high.
So, well, yeah, okay. Before I ask you, I would like to welcome the political leader of Citizens Movement for Change, CMC, Mr. Musa Hassan Benede. You are twisted on the side, sir. I think you,
Yeah.
you have to straighten
Believe me.
yourself. And also, our global chair is here, Madam Mistress Dr. Francine Chinowe Richardson. She's here. One thing about her, she will make sure she make the appearance. Once she give you her word, she will make sure it happens. And that's what I like about her. Thank you for being here, madam. I know you're traveling, but thank you so much, Dad, for coming on. But I want to, before Mr. Gimme to say something while our political leader try to set himself. I think you should go and come on and be. Let me put you on.
It's not easy, yo.
Every time Dr. Richardson come on, everybody upside down.
I'm very well.
You see how you got our political leader? You see how you got it?
God, I'm very well.
I don't know what's going on.
While they trying to settle themselves in, one thing that he said, I want you to come in, Mr. Gimen. Also said that Madam Cooper was actually rushed to the hospital. That's what you were saying?
Yes, we're getting from East Saddle. They were transferred to NSA headquarters. There where you go now for torture and other stuff, and it's a security area. They have a specific place there where they put you guys. Yeah, and the security guys knows exactly what I'm talking about. So we get the information from there that Madam Cooper collapsed indeed. So they immediately take out to JFK. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mr. Gimen, can you come in?
Yes. Thank you very much for the show. As usual, today is Friday. It's basically a weekend review. We're going to talk about everything that I know about when you give it a chance. But there are some great things that we need to talk about. I will also discuss a little more in detail why the political leader is here. His letter from on behalf of the NEMA Legislative Caucus. The motive behind the president disallowing and disrespecting everybody, but just going with the vice president, and he thinks that is enough. That when the vice president speaks, the entire NEMA has no say so. We'll discuss that. We also want to discuss briefly what is coming down the pipeline. That remittances to Liberia is now going to be subject to 3.5% taxes from this end. So anybody that will be sending money to Liberia as of January, if everything goes well, is going to be taxed. How would that affect our economy? The poor people down there. Some people, the tax will be so high, some people may decide not to even send money anymore. And we are talking about $800 million being sent annually. And you tax that at 5% or 3.5%. It will have a very negative impact on Liberia. But we can't blame the United States. We cannot blame Trump when he's talking about America first. So what's wrong with us in Liberia, our legislative caucuses here, our leaders? Why aren't we saying Liberia first? By taxing all those corporations that are in Liberia, money that have been laundered from Liberia to Lebanon, from Liberia to Guinea, from Liberia to the Ivory Coast, from Liberia to Sierra Leone, from Liberia to India. Why aren't we taxing those people and they are taking the money out of the country? Don't blame Trump for saying America first. Let us mimic America and say Liberia first. Let us tax those who are in Liberia taking our money and our natural resources. And I like what the Honorable did by writing that letter, that what Waika has done is not only fair, but it's almost illegal and disrespectful to the people of Nema, that you go to their hometown, you take only one or two people with you, and you sideline everybody else. So those are the things that I think we should talk about. Obviously, the police denied temporary release of Former Speaker Fonati Kofa in order, and some lawyers, some luminaries are saying, according to Chapter 13 of the Liberian Criminal Procedural Law, once a person is formally charged, the question of release becomes a matter of the court and not the police. So the police have no right to tell those people to be held in custody. It is beyond their duty. So this is what we call intimidation tactics. Bring the people in, schedule them for 10 o'clock. They show up before 10, and the police chief didn't come to almost 5 hours later. When all the courts were everywhere were closed, then they grabbed them. That's intimidation. So those are the things that we'll be talking about. Thank you very much, Madam President, for allowing me to rant. Sometimes it's good to rant. You got to get out of the system because if they can do it to Kofa, you know they are setting for because they started with our leader already. They started targeting on Musa ability by taking his businesses and trying to clamp down on him. And if we don't speak to these things, this trap they are setting is not only for those people, it's for every one of them. And Musa may be next.
And before Dr. Richardson comes in, I would like to say that, well, somebody was saying that we don't have our names on the stream, yeah, so they can know who is who. I don't know how we don't have our names on there.
Not just my
order that I don't understand what went wrong. As soon as taking, I think everything disappeared because we have our name on these things, right, Doc? We did have our names on them. But it's not going to fix tonight. We're going to go back to fix it when we leave this place. But I'm speaking now. I'm in the pink and black. My name is Grace Goar. And so anytime we speak, we'll call our name so you can know who's speaking. But you're so right, and that's why me and Doc have planned tonight. We wanted to talk about Honorable Musa Ability, his business that was, infringed on. We'll say that. And beside him being a target and the rest of the people, the citizens also being a target because 118 persons lost their job because of that business that was taken away from him. So the common people too are suffering this thing. It's not only the people, because when you hit one person in power that has a lot of things they're doing for the country, you hit a lot of people, you hit a lot of homes, you hit a lot of bars, you hit a lot of students going to school. It trickles down into in the society. It trickles down. So, but that I want you to come in now. Ability has come on. All right, on the screen. And Doug, you want to say something about this before the political leader comes on? In? Oh, she's frozen.
Yeah, I think she's frozen
Because she's driving. So, Mr. Ability, welcome, political leader. Oh, she's talking now.
Oh.
We can't hear you.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me just. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Make sure you pull over where you're in a safe place.
I'm not.
No, she's not driving.
Not driving upriver. I'm actually in the back seat. But I just want to just first of all, before I talk about serious business, I done the chairperson of the U.S. look beautiful today. She always looks beautiful, but extra beautiful today.
I'm telling you, the ladies.
I told her already.
It's awesome. But before you continue, Mr. Political Leader, we want to say happy Eid Mubarak to you and all of our Muslim brothers and sisters.
They pee a whole evening, whole day. They postpone today. Yeah, they pay whole day.
I got time for it. We're not letting
right. And I gotta go, so I just wanted to stop in and say hello because of the driving condition and rules. Sometimes we lose connection, and I know this is an important show. Something very historical happened in Liberia today, but I did hear what Uprewer, aka Mr. Gilman, said, putting Liberia first. And there's several ways that we can do this. I was happy with the government's new regulation of pricing rubber. Firestone has been one of the biggest company in Liberia, although it's no longer an American company. I think it's a Japanese company now. But, that was a good economic move. That was a sign towards putting Liberia first. as far as what happened today, I like the police manual that you read, a paragraph from the police manual that talked about who has the right to detain someone in custody. And you can't play strategy with people's life. You cannot. Okay. You can't be political when it comes to the rule of law in our country. So I just wanted to add that. I wish I could expand on my thoughts more, but because of the driving condition, I can't do that. Chairman, hello, how you doing? Oh, I gotta go, but I see you. You well dressed too. I like that outfit that you wearing. That happy,
Thank you.
yeah, happy Abraham Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
We saw
madam.
we saw your picture. You look nice too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't want Grace alone to be on the stage tonight. So
One thing I
Great,
got
you
my
can
children
create a
for.
competition.
yeah, yeah,
He
Oh
always just
God,
want
I'll
to pick
see
on me.
you. I might see you later.
Okay.
I'll listen.
Go
Back to
ahead,
you.
Chairman. You always gotta pick on me. My internet fluctuating tonight, but anyway.
yes. So I mean, honestly speaking, um, where we are right now, our country is running into trouble. The guys have decided to start using uh, abusing power. It's a bad rule. It's a very rocky rule. But I hope we all stand up. Our country is challenged. I hope we all stand up. What they are doing is scary. Mhm. I think right now that all I gotta say, I can answer all the questions.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I have some questions for you. I was listening to another network you were on there. You said that the people were the accused were called by the police. They were summoned for questioning, and they went there in the morning. And you said that they were put in a room. They separated them. They had the people who they wanted to let go on one side, and the people who they're going to keep on the other side. And they kept them there. And you said you what you saw for the 2 hours that you were there were no questioning to these people. So, but my question when you said that lawyers were there. So for me, what were the lawyers doing there? Were they not negotiating how to get those people out of that place before
No,
they
you,
yes?
the lawyers were up and down, you know. But I sat with them for hours, you know. Senator Magier also came. In fact, I left Senator Magier there. So, like I said, they wanted to jail the people. That's why they called them today. That's why they brought them in the morning and kept them in the morning until the court closed because apparently the judge was not cooperating with them. So they decided to use the police strategy. It is very sad. It's very, very sad.
Yeah, okay.
If you had to describe the police action today on mobility.
You know, I, I just think that more or less I want to say um, the executive is abusing power. You know, the police just, um, I guess, it could also be that the executive has showed the police that everything was ready as far as the court was concerned. So the police called the people to in there and then they got stuck because the court was not cooperating with them. So the police was left, but out of good sense, the man who has been here, he has not gone anywhere, the man who you call to say, come. If that man is not available, if you don't have the court, approbation to lock the man up, you couldn't tell man go come back Monday morning.
But my thing is that before Mr. Gimme comes in, my thing is that if the law is saying that the police people could not be, I don't know how grave is the indictment they have against those people. Although the court will decide whether they were going to go home or stay there, and the court did not have the chance to decide that. But maybe the level of evidence they had against them, they did not want them to go. But Mr. President, the thing is, these same people, you were just in the House of Representatives the other day, they choose this to happen. I'm not saying people like fanatic, but your own peers, because this government is now one, judiciary is being subdued. How they call them? The house is now
The legislature, hey,
is
the
now
whole everything.
yeah, the legislature is under the executive. The house is a regime speaker rule. So you see people, Priscilla Cooper, she never voted for you as speaker. Her name was not on that list of the people who voted on your side. So if these people wanted for this thing to be balanced, for them to have balance within the government, that people can hold the government accountable, they were going to be able to do the right thing that particular time when you fought until the government went back to start to vote people, to start to go by the law and vote the speaker in the right way. They were going to make a precise decision knowing how the government proceeds. So people, I don't know how to level fighting for people like this. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm coming from. Because this is the government they voted in. That's what they wanted. And now it's
Grace,
happening.
you whenever you fight for people, you have that conflict. But when you fight for a belief, a principle, you'll be fine. For me, you know my position. As I've always said to everybody, everything that is happening now, the opposition brought it upon itself. It took opposition lawmakers to join the Unity Party to remove the speaker.
Yeah.
I said to everybody that there would be consequences. The thing the Unity Party plans to do, they have not even started it yet. They have the government now. The house that is currently there now, the current configuration, will never call any government official to account, I guarantee you. The issue of accountability and oversight is gone. In a balanced democracy, in an election that was decided by 17,000 votes, don't you think it was the right thing to keep it balanced? Can't you see that the Liberian people did not want United Party to control the House? Why are you thwarting the will of the people? The Republic of Liberia only voted 11 members of the House of Representatives from Unity Party out of 73. Unity Party is in the minority. If you put their political alliance like the MDR from Nimba County, they can go as far as 15, and that's all. The CDC had 24. It took 11 of those 24 to join the Unity Party in order to move the speaker. We brought it on ourselves. So people are arguing that it's not about that. I'm not against the government coming with indictment or persecuting people. It is the right of the government. If they find you, or they suspect you, you can be prosecuted. But for the government to willfully abuse the power it has is wrong. It's very wrong. And that's what they're doing. I think there's a statement out now. Let me check.
Statement from where?
All right, so the 4 parties. I will read it. It's being so. So we're meeting. Um, well, a meeting is going on as a virtual meeting of 4 political parties, and it is our position, and I think the others agree with that the rule of law, the government right to prosecute people when they suspect them, is respected, but that the government using that authority that is given to them by law and abusing it is not necessary. Today, Kofa should have been sent to court. The man was asked to be at the police officer at 9 or 10 o'clock today, race. They kept him there on the after 5 and told him that because the court is closed, so they have to keep him until Monday. Is that right? So for me, I'm not going to go in the merit of this case. In my mind, anything that happened to this opposition, we deserve it. Because we took power. That Joseph Baga, the president is at his peak when he's just being elected, right? He was not able to find a speaker at that time. No president can be more powerful than the time they're doing the transitional period. Politically, you got strength to negotiate. He didn't get speaker. 1.5 years later, we gave him a speaker on silver platter. And the entire government system has been damaged. And what do we have to say? Yes.
We brought him up.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Gimme, do you have any comment or any question for TPL?
Yes. Honorable, we will go later on as the show going. I get a chance. I would like to go into your letter that you wrote yesterday, your statement on the president's visit to Yekipa. We discussed that, but before I go, let me ask you. Let me read what George B. Colando, Senior, the lawyer for Ms. Cooper, says. The Honorable Cooper is the sacrificial lamb of the ruling establishment. She is charged so that it can be seen that this government is only after the opposition lawmaker and were arrested. Article 42 protects her. We are not deterred by these charges. We will prove in court that she is 100% innocent. What he is saying here is this woman is a member of the ruling party. She signed the initial letter to remove Kofa, but when she found out that the whole scheme was bogus and illegal, she went and legally removed her name supporting the so-called majority bloc, and they've been after her since. So now they're trying to use her because everybody's saying, why are you arresting all these opposition people? So they threw her in there and saying, we didn't, they are not all opposition. At least we got one person there from our side, but this person is not actually on their side because they are after her for taking her name off that list. What do you make of this statement from Colando?
It's president. Look, I mean, what is happening to her is so painful. Gamer, just think about your sister, your daughter, or a friend being, you call a woman this morning and kept her there for hours. And you didn't even have the courtesy to say, let me let you go. You come tomorrow morning and keep her there. Amen. And I can tell you, this is what the president wants. This is what the president of Liberia wants. It is wrong what he's doing.
I think you are a student of law here. Let's look at any of these crimes that they are charging is any of the crime non-billable.
No, they are all billable crimes.
Grace, this is unbelievable that men and women of the house flight risk. These people are
Zero
allegedly.
flight rate. Zero flight rate.
So, and you did. This is unbelievable. You see, when I said this, Grace, you guys were laughing. Malcolm Matthew used to say, "Our leadership style and our lifestyle, it is our orientation." Joseph Boakai was born and raised during the Tubman era, where Tubman appointed the judges, the senators, the representatives, all of this absolute power. He enjoyed this kind of stuff. This is President Tubman reincarnated. This man wants to be Tubman. No opposition, doesn't respect the law, don't respect the court. What he says goes. This is Tubman all over. Honorable Musa, maybe you might have been too young to remember Tubman, but this is how Tubman used to run the country.
Well, I read history. I think that this is worse than Tubman. I think this is worse than Tubman. We are going, what makes it worse than Tubman? The country is more educated. Democracy is more prevalent across the
He's stuck.
Yeah.
things. Only people wrote it. If this was Tubman time, 90% of the country would not even have seen it. You understand? There was no video camera rolling. There was no live social media. This is going in the own traumatizing case. I was like, she's not on Facebook yet. My daughter is now preparing to go to college. She's studying political science. I was like, I hope she doesn't see this. Because this is traumatic for children who want to study politics to come back and change their country. So it's worse than Tubman time. Tubman time, the country was primitive. What happened, what Tubman Day didn't do is only the account of people who wrote it. We didn't verify it. This one, you have all the records. Kova was, requested to be at the police station today. I mean, can you imagine the man who saw the president of Liberia in office is in jail and does not have to be in jail?
So, but Mr. Benedict, the thing is that the police director made a statement. And I could play the statement so you guys can listen to it a little bit. It's a long statement, but he made a statement. So but I don't want us to say that, because of certain position people held, or maybe because they are people of the House of Representatives, they shouldn't be in prison. But we should get the reason why we don't think that they should be in prison. You should have said that they could have been built up today. They've been there for almost 8 hours before they even kept them there. They could have worked with the court system. The courts were open and they never allowed them to work with the court system, and they kept them there. So, but I don't know if you guys want me to play Honorable Gregory Coleman what he said today.
So let me respond to that, Grace. The police have absolute right to invite anybody for questioning. That's the power. For a case that has been investigated for almost 5 months, the only person who should put Kova in jail right now is the judge. You understand what I'm saying? This is not a crime that cannot be built. But the judge can determine to grant the bill, and what happens should not be happening. What happens should not be happening.
So to back Honorable Benedict statement, or this one just come in 1 minute. Representative Priscilla Cooper has been released into the custody of a lawyer and is expected to return on Monday. The other four representatives remain under the supervision of the Liberia National Police at the LMP headquarters.
So that's
That's
breaking
coming.
news. So why did they
Yeah.
release her? Did they tell you why?
So what the PR is saying, meaning that they could be billed. Yeah. So exactly. So your lawyer is on here. Your lawyer is there.
And you
You could
know,
be billed.
I hate to use, but these guys are becoming intoxicated with power. So you arrest 5 people, huh?
Yeah.
Now you release one person, further exposing yourself.
This exposed the police.
But
So
maybe the woman got sick. You know what? Why did they release her? That's a question. Did they tell you why? Answer?
No, so this is
but
the breaking news coming
no,
in from the
but
east side.
Grace, the point
Yeah.
here is, why are they holding them?
No, but what I see to you on the probability, if they let one person go, maybe the woman fainted, or maybe she need to go to the
Okay.
hospital.
So then the question comes about, why are you holding them? Because the reason why I want to ask that question is, they've been here. They've never run away to go anywhere. You have a case to prove to them, put them on the docket, and bring your lawyers and prosecute them. Then the jury find them guilty, and then you sentence them. That's how you use power. But you now becoming selective. And I told the people today, Koba is not well. I'm telling you now, Fernando Koba is not well.
Mm.
But the police director also said that they made sure that they were comfortable. All those who complained that they were sick, they brought in doctors or something. Or I think they took them out to the doctor to see the doctor. So the part where they would take them out to see the doctor, I don't know why they didn't remain in doctor care since they were not well.
Great. The question that begs, you must get these people. I thought this issue is, you have evidence on these people, you are ready to take them to court, go through that process, find them guilty. Why all of these stopgap measures that have remedy under the law? So you see, that's what we call abuse of power. Because look, if the house burnt was 7 months, they have investigated this matter. The grand jury was sitting, the judge closed like 4 or 5 days ago. But if you want to use the magistrate, go to the magistrate and issue rape on the man. If you can't get a rape, that means go to court, let him make file bond, you'll go through the case. You see, the government case should not be on using technicality just to land people in jail and prove a point. I think this is what this is about. Because if it is about proving that they did it, the court is the right place. The court is the right place.
So, but the thing is that since they have started this way, what we say to the government is that we have never seen a case prosecutor or justice being done in any case for a long time in Liberia. So we hope the way you guys are proceeding, where the country is already divided right now in this matter, as you can see, that people feeling that this is very political. We want this case to be prosecuted to the fullest. There's evidence that you think you have. Somebody must, people who cause of the thing, they must be sentenced to prison because arson is a very huge crime.
Mm.
So we hope that this will not be let go again after you're finished proving your point. If this is what if this is the point you guys want to just prove that you put people in jail for 48 hours, like people not looking for that kind of point. We're looking for people who doing a crime to set their time. That's the kind of point we want. We want people when they commit crime, they should be coming to court. The court should find them guilty, the judge should sentence them, and they should go to prison. That's what we want in Liberia. We don't want proving point. We don't want all these things for government. Liberian people, they're suffering already. They don't need all of that. It doesn't do anything for us. We Liberians, even our people in Liberia, you call them right now on the radio, they will tell you all the things mean nothing to them. They want a country to be in a place where the economy is working for them. When the international community sees these things happening, investors will not want to come to such a country. And it will put our people behind because they will not have the leverage to have people come in the country that they can be higher in positions when they open businesses in that country. So everything you're doing is if this is political, it's not fair to the people at all. It's not fair to our people. It's not
That's
even
what.
us.
That's what we're on the virtual meeting right now. That's the statement that we have agreed to issue. I think 4 or 6 political parties to say it's not about the investigation. The government had the right to investigate. The fact that they kept them there, did nothing, and decided to arrest them is an abuse of power, and urge the government to carry on this case, go to court, and make sure that the case is, you know, that the people you clearly by holding them all day, it means that you are not ready to prosecute them. So release them. When you're ready to prosecute them, bring the what you call this thing, bring the indictment or whatever, and then let them go face justice. We're not looking for arresting people, even though you have not found them guilty.
Look,
So that statement will be out.
they
Grace, I'm going to send it to you. I'm just waiting for the final copy.
good.
Okay.
They said the charges come after a month-long investigation by the Joint Security. Sources close to the investigation allege that the government had obtained witnesses to tell on them. Can you imagine? This is after they say they have all this evidence. Now they have people now going to lie on each other, basically because listen, the cornerstone of our jurisprudence, okay, is you have to adduce the evidence, and I have to face my accuser to actually defend myself against the charges, the evidence, and it's
Exactly.
and it says a competent jurisdiction. It says in a court of competence jurisdiction. That means it has to be level field. Everything has to be level. But you practicing this whole thing now. But first of all, once the man has been charged, if the police has no more jurisdiction over that case, it's in the hands
Exactly.
of the judges. So why are
Exactly.
you doing this?
Well, there's a press release that is out right now.
Okay.
I will read it. Is a joint press release. Is signed by the ANC. Is signed by CMC. Is signed by
Yes.
movie, and
Yes.
it's also signed by CDC. So it says that for immediate release, Monrovia Liberia, June 6, 2025, ANC, CMC, movie, and CDC call for due process in Liberia. It stand against political weaponization. Monrovia Liberia. The Alternative National Congress, ANC, the Citizens Movement for Change, CMC, the Movement for Economic Empowerment, MOVE, and the Congress for Democratic Change, CDC, jointly call upon the government of Liberia to uphold the principle of justice and democracy by ensuring due process for the accused lawmakers. The recent action taken against these individuals who pose no flight risks are deeply concerning and reminiscent of the recent dark chapter in our nation's history where judiciary was manipulated and weaponized to gain undue political advantage. The peace and stability of Liberia rests heavily on government's ability to act with integrity and transparency. Engaging in politically motivated maneuvers that threaten the destabilization of our nation is not only imprudent but also perilous. While we are committed to uncovering the truth behind the Capitol fire incident, it is imperative that the investigation is conducted impartially and does not unjustly target opposition lawmakers. The timing of the government's action, particularly the decision to summon the lawmakers early Friday morning and keep them without any interrogation and or further investigation until the closure of the courts for the weekend, only to leave one with the conclusion that the government clearly intended to incarcerate them for the entire weekend. We find this maneuver totally unacceptable. Such action only echoes the oppressive tactics of past regimes and must not stand in any democratic society. We therefore demand the immediate and unconditional release of the accused lawmakers. The ANC, the CMC, MOVI, and CDC remain steadfast in our cooperative stance with the government, but they should not be misconstrued as a sign of weakness. Our position on this matter is firm and non-negotiable. Failure to address this issue appropriately could lead to significant public discontent, expressed through legal and peaceful means. The ANC, the CMC, MOVI, and CDC urge the government to reflect on its responsibilities and act in the best interest of all Liberians. We stand united in our commitment to justice, democracy, and the rule of law. Signed ANC, CMC, MOVI, and CDC. So the different political parties, which are all opposition, just made a statement, a press release concerning this. So, well, in the press release, you're saying that the government is targeting opposition lawmakers, but there's a government, President Cooper is not opposition lawmaker.
That's why that's why
We
her
can't
lawyer.
hear you.
That's
No,
why her
but
lawyer. Go
But
ahead.
President Cooper has been steadfast. She has been, when she realized that this thing was concocted, she stood against it. So she's definitely not a regime or lawmaker.
Well,
And
she not a regime lawmaker, although she had a right when they went to go vote the speaker into the house. She had a right to stay her ground. She voted on the United Party side, right?
It was a secret ballot, so we don't know who voted for who.
no, but she did remove her name because she said, "I want the speaker to be removed, but I don't want him to be removed the way we are trying to remove him. So I removed my name from the majority block, and she did it publicly. So since then, they have been targeting her, and this is what happened here. But according to the lawyer, they say here, despite all five lawmakers having been officially charged, authorities continue to hold them without bail, bond, or release on their own recognizance. Legal experts described it as a violation of both statutory and constitutional provision guaranteeing due process and the presumption of innocence. According to Chapter 13 of the Liberian Criminal Procedure Law, once a person is formally charged, the question of release becomes a matter of the court, not the police. The police have no authority under Liberian law to detain anybody, any person post charge, unless the court deems so. It has to be ordered by the court. Furthermore, the commonly cited 48-hour rule under Article 21F of the Liberian Constitution, which mandates that a person arrested must be charged within 48 hours or released, does not apply here once charges are filed. In this case, since charges have been filed, the police have either to release the lawmakers on their reconnaissance or immediately turn them over to the court. They have no authority at all at this junction for the police to hold anybody. Is unconstitutional. This is why the legal folks are saying constitutional lawyer, Honorable Musa Ability, this is what we are talking about. When they're talking about being prejudiced and making the legal case the ground uneven to demonize them before they even go to court.
So, but Mr. Gaiman, thank you for reading that statement. And before we go further, I will want to ask you because right now we see that there is too much confusion in the country. The country is divided more than ever before. Too much confusion from the CEO people, CDC, and the UP, although CDC happens now to be opposition. But that's what the same CDC lawmaker in our house that joined the people to remove fanatical, if I remember. So I just want to ask you tonight, because we're not going to dwell on the people or a problem in the country, we're not talking about ourselves. Why CMC? Because you were part of CDC before you joined CDC, you are a very prominent member of that particular institution. Now there's a third lane that has come, which is the Citizens Movement for Change. You are part of us, and you are the vice chair of administration. I want you to tell the people today why CMC, because the country is confused. That's why we need a third lane now, come 2029, to let the people go so we can make Liberia a great place. We want our country to be great again. That's what we want.
Jerome Gateman, that was called the unabashed, unapologetic propagandist for the CDC. I declare to the CMC that we failed our people. We failed our people. For 11 members of the ruling, for the most dominant opposition party at the time, to abandon, to jump ship, tells me that these people have no principle, no guiding principle to hold their membership to a particular principle as the CMC has done. Listen, we are telling the folks, you are either with the Unity Party or the CDC, and that's fine. But you have a choice. And this is what the Constitution requires. The Constitution guarantees freedom of association, freedom to disassociate, and freedom of movement. These are constitutional mandates. So I utilize my constitutional right to disassociate and associate with CMC. And I'm telling everybody who understands the plight of the folks that this is the third lane. You have a choice. CMC, listen, we are not saying we are the perfect party or Musa Bilite is this. No. But this is where you can come and make your case from the beginning. You can become an architect of the Liberia you want to see. Musa Bilite didn't call you and myself here and say, this is what I want you guys to do. They elected you the chair of CMC USA because they saw something in you. We saw something in you that you bring to the table, and we said, you take the lead and we will follow. I told you, I said, whatever it is, I want to be your assistant because I like your leadership style. There were no fight, so you bring something to the table. So we are asking everybody else who is looking at this and saying, this is what we brought upon ourselves. Because we wanted to win, we just brought everybody on, and this is what happened. They won, and then they deserted the Liberian people. So, Madam Goa, we are here to make sure that this third lane is not just a path. We are talking about real broad lane where everybody has a part to play. If you want to craft a new Liberia, you become the architect. Come on here, the beginning of CSC, and don't blame anybody but yourself. Come and be the architect, build the foundation that you want, and let's use it as a springboard to deliver our people. So this is where I am, Madam Great. This is what I chose you. You didn't choose me.
Yes, of course. And I'm happy. I'm very happy that you chose me. I'm very happy you choose CMC because you bring a lot to the table. I could just imagine when you decided to remove yourself away from CDC, they lost a great person because working with you bring fun to the table. To tell you the truth, and you have so much knowledge about Liberian politics that I learned so much from you when I talk to you. Just sitting on the platform, then you speak, and I'm so grateful that you are here to tell you. Look, let me tell you, there are Ivorian president, right? His name is Alassane Ouattara.
That's correct.
This man has so much controversy. I mean, the people hated this man. in Ivory Coast. Nobody had nothing to say good about him. All the lies that people told about him, controversy, true added together, they were all together. The people did not want this man into power. When this man got into power today, I've always said this is the best president they ever had. Because now, if you go to Ivory Coast, you think you are in Europe. Although Ivory Coast being a built, well-developed country, but it's even more. And then the comfort the man brings to the people in the country, the way the country is going, the economy is moving. Nowhere is perfect, but the people at least they can find a daily bread. They got jobs available to them. The neighbors look at Ivory Coast now, like they're so highly respected. The school systems are working, the hospitals working, everything going on, the way it's supposed to go on, like in a developed country. So Ivory Coast is considered a developed country. Newsflash, Ivory Coast is just a neighbor to Liberia. Liberia look like a village to Ivory Coast. Are you kidding me? Are you people not seeing that we need to change? That these two parties, they are not going to help Liberia any longer? How is it that CDC lawmakers go and sit into that House of Representatives and stand against their own Speaker of the House and took the speakership and give it to a regime speaker? And where are we going with this? You cannot even trust them anymore. Although this is happening now, we feel sad, but we have to say the truth. The truth must be told. These people took their speakership and joined the people to remove the speaker from in power fraudulently. Or a group of other speakers, lawmakers had to join and call and say the rule of law caucus to put a foot down and say, bam, y'all never took the right way. So therefore, our own political leader hear that caucus and said, we will tell you that you have to go by the law. And the law proved itself that the men were removed fraudulently because Rachel Cook could not get 49, only 43 points for that for him. So that 49, they never had it. Then they went back to the house and y'all still joined the people again and voted the regime speaker back into power. Y'all say y'all CDC. Then y'all won't cry wolf. Are y'all crying wolf today? That's the reason why we have to tell you now. CDC and UP, they are conjoined twins. These people, all of them, they breathe the same air, they drink the same water, they smoke the same cigar. We don't need it in our country anymore. We need a new leadership. And CMC is the way for that leadership. We are showing you guys tangible what we can do. We say trust us and we'll deliver to you. It will not take us forever. We all are getting older. The children who 14 years old this year, in 2029, they will be 18, going to 19 years old. They are getting older. You don't take the future of our country and destroy it with these two political parties. For me, this is where I'm coming from with the whole thing. It making me upset because these people put this thing on themselves. They did, Mr. Gaiman. They did.
Look, the one thing I like about what Honorability keep bringing up, every time I listen to him, he comes out with some new idea. When he said, during our election time, after we have selected our candidates, I would do all I can to take them out of Liberia, let them go somewhere else, like Ghana, let them see how government is run. Change their orientation. Don't just come from Secretary into the house or from Grand Bassa into the house where your orientation is only Grand Bassa. Go and see how other people do things. When you come back, your orientation is different. And I like that. Look, travel, I don't have to tell you, Grace, you travel all over the world, you know. Traveling is an education in itself. It exposes you to things that you will never read in a book. So if Honorability takes people from Liberia and take them to the Ivory Coast or Ghana or Nigeria, see something other than what they've been telling you in Liberia. When you come back, your orientation, if it doesn't change, then you don't have brain matter between your ears. It might be mud, because there is no way that you will see good things happening in other people's country and you don't want that in your own home. There's no way. But the reason we're doing this, a few guys get together and they bring the boys from the interior who knows nothing, has no experience, and their first beer, take them to Calabash or somewhere, and you offer that, and then all of a sudden, wherever you tell them the gospel, that's why they keep doing. And Musa is trying to change that by saying, Jerome, Grace, when we select these people, we vet them. We take them out of the country for a few days, a weekend or so. You know how we do here, your children, we take them for a field trip. The reason we take them to the library, take them to the aquarium, we take them to these places, is so they can see and experience what the world looks like around them. And this is what CMC is trying to do. So if you are young and energetic women, you want to be part of the new generation of leadership. This is it. Come join CMC and make us proud. Come and be the architect of your own future. And don't sit there and then complain tomorrow now and say, oh, they over promise and honor perform. That's your job to make sure that they don't honor perform, but you give them absolute power. You know what the president did, according to Honorable Musa Ability's letter he wrote? Took the vice president, went to Nima, disrespected everybody, including the caucus, and think that he's the man of absolute power. Honorable Musa, please talk to us because I kept reading your letter over and over and
Yeah.
over. Please.
But,
You know, I was
but
just
Mr. Benjamin, before you come in, the caucus, the Nima caucus, you want to talk because I want to talk about your caucus before I put your honor the caucus.
Yes.
But that's the Nima caucus. Then they went in our house and then they want voted against your ability in our house. That's the Nima caucus. Go ahead, sir.
Nima caucus. Go ahead, Chief.
You know, first, I was just watching a small clip. I think a Carlos Gray put it when Unity Partisan prevented the police from arresting Vanisha.
Yep.
Physically, so the mayor is not going. And those that are in power today are the main people on the video. They still Unity Party.
Yeah.
We have to, as a country, we have no choice. We have to, and it makes leaders better. If the people know that you have other options, then they perform better. Their attitude is different. The CMC option, you can't beat it. CMC does not carry the vision of one man. Being a political leader does not make me the standard bearer of CMC. We're marching towards a goal, and at that time, the party will make a decision whether it's Musa Ability or somebody else. So this party is open. The things that you say about Nimba, I've always insisted that it was their right. Politically, we're not, in the same party. They are all members of the rescue mission. I'm not. I don't see that part of our politics the way they see it. My reservation was that I met with them and they should have informed me of their decision. But instead, I heard it, as a press release. I think that was wrong. But Nimba has had its share of conflict among its leaders. And therefore, I vowed that I would not be another source of conflict. So, we'll work together with the caucus on this issue where every one of them, including myself, is frustrated. But Grace, they have destroyed the legislature. They know that whether the caucus likes it or not, time to pass it in the House, they just call the speaker and give it to him, he will pass it. End of story. The legislature has lost its meaning. And I agree with Grace, that was brought upon the people like by the opposition. Unity Party, like I said, Baka was in his prime. He didn't win us. You know, the opposition stood and he couldn't influence the election of a speaker on your own. What happened is that he got it on silver platter. You know, the Bible says the wages of sin is death. We
Yeah.
commit the political sin, and now we are bearing the
The
consequences.
political death.
Yeah, now we are bearing political death. I hope we don't want to be a party that keep, you know, hounding the other people on what they have done. The fact that we are influencing the a statement to become which we discuss collectively. The fact that our views are adequately expressed in that press statement, it shows that CMC continue to make strides. And I said to everybody, the CMC is here because we are frustrated with the state of quo of Liberian politics. We're not here to be anybody second fiddle. Anytime I get a chance, like him, I will say that this party is not necessarily of any political party. I guarantee the Liberian people that this party will have a candidate in the presidential race in 2029.
Thank you.
Only God can stop that, nothing else.
But before Mr. Gaiman comes in, you see, anytime you are in leadership, when you in leadership together, you're supposed to be able to push one another. Or when one of your colleagues pushing, you're supposed to be happy because at the end of the day, all of you will shine. That's the beauty of leadership. Unlike what you're doing in Liberia, your whole leadership, especially within the House of Representatives and have Nima caucus, that's also only money. That Jeremiah Kun man, and he take time when United Party get ready for him because he one of the owner money keep on in the whole thing that going on within that legislature. I believe it in my heart because when I put one and two together, because I don't want to know how to play chess. When I put one and two together, that man, he honor a lot of team breathing air. Ain't no those dragon, they want to be breathing fire out of them more. Just pushing it on the people and he pushing it. He destroying the Nima caucus because if they couldn't even get to you before they went in after the day, he said, look, this is what we decided. We're going to go down there, we'll vote the regime speaker in. And that honor money, any leadership will honor money, that leadership will not prosper. That's my point with the whole thing. He started destroying the Nima caucus already because the undermining is too much. Now you see what happened in the house when Sidisha undermined their own speaker. So they what they got? Half of the people they're not in person tonight. They brought it on themselves. So somebody got to tell it. It's not that, oh, you know, Grace, where you just got to say me. For me, I Grace. Go on. I will be telling them on a regular basis. They honor money in the leadership is too, they honor money too much in the leadership. And any leadership that got honor money, it cannot work. It's not going to prosper. We'll sit down here, we'll watch Nima Caucus go down to the drain because they honor money. They started honor money when they went to that house and decided to vote or another speaker instead of them looking at their own caucus, man. So all those things we are talking, this is destroying like bro by the core.
The Lima caucus will be fine. I mean, we will not allow.
I don't think so though.
We'll not let them make people on Lima down. We'll not allow the caucus. We are committed to that. We are committed to providing leadership, and you see, don't forget this. My colleagues just told me something that just as they don't have the right to they don't have to support me, I don't have to support them as well. You have to know that.
You are
And
in
that's
a caucus, it has to be decided. They have to come straight and tell you, say, sir, we're having a meeting when we go there. We're not going to
I think that I think that is the only thing they did wrongly.
okay.
It's not the decision, it's the fact that we discussed and they
Exactly.
said they were going to get back to me and they didn't get me. But I look, this here are the facts. They decided to vote where they wanted to vote tomorrow I will decide what I want to do.
Well,
Okay?
PL, you have to understand that's the reason why the president took Jeremiah Kuhn to Nima County to meet the meter people with all the caucus knowing anything about it. That's how it started. They will start to push your aside. And who is responsible for that? Jeremiah Kuhn. Because he is the owner, my dragon owner this whole thing. That's how I play my chess with y'all. What's going on with y'all?
I will treat it differently. I will attempt. We have to resolve the issue. We think that us not being involved is not okay, and we'll get together. We'll meet and we'll try to re-engage the stakeholder. We'll meet the legislature to tell them that we shouldn't look at any concession for NIMBA unless the caucus review it and approve it. So we do have a lot of weapons in our hand and we'll use it. We can get vets, like men and women, well, NIMBA no, we're not there. But we're men where we will properly represent NIMBA. But personally for me, I will never sign an MDA that does not improve the life and condition of the NIMBA people. I will not do that. And but I know that the regime we use the other lawmakers because that's how they do it. When they bring concession in your area and you say no, they will use the other lawmaker to pass it, and you have to live up to it. So, Grace, we're in a much better position than we were in yesterday. Our party is growing. People are joining our party. Things are going the way we want it to go. So, I can say if we had a speakership or if Fonati Kuba was a speaker, what the police did today, we're not happy. But the opposition has taken power for itself, and now they want to blame, other people. But it will be okay.
Honorability, I just been sitting, listening to you, and you keep emphasizing, keep talking about the opposition. That you are a little bit disappointed in some of your colleagues, especially when the opposition camp. Are you guys ready holding on? Are you guys ready together? Like the past government of our president, where we saw the opposition, we saw the folks under the came of that June 7 protest, we saw that togetherness. And you talk about even what happened at the court when Councillor Sherman when Unity Party partisan went there to get him from the court. You did talk about it also. So are you guys ready holding on? Are you people together? Is the opposition come together?
Well, tonight is a good example. I'm hoping that we'll carry it. Like I said, when it's good for Liberia, when it's to defend general principle, tend to work with the opposition. When it's, but we have to make sure that it doesn't violate the standard that we have set as a party. So tonight's statement, for instance, acknowledges the right of the police to investigate people. It questions the manner in which the investigations were happening and the fact that they seem not to have a conclusive uh, strategy as to arresting them and then processing them for prosecution. So uh, we will never will. We're fighting. We'll continue to fight. Everything we're trying to do here is more or less uh, opposition. We have heard ourselves. We should never let Kofa to go. But we are here now, and we have to live with the reality. And
What
that
what
means
what do you think the executive is reducing? Chief, what do you think the executive is reducing? Because listening, you said it maybe left with some of my colleagues. They'll be carried away by the executive to go and sign. So what do you think the executive is really reducing? On some of your colleagues being handed just
they
hanging on the executive like a bag. What do you think they are using?
they're using executive power. Some area they use money. Some area they blackmail people. Uh, They're using the full strength of the government. So that's what it is.
Hmm.
Wow. Well, Grace,
Yeah.
you talked about this third lane, uh, and when you look at what's happening in Liberia, it looks like the executive now who in power have no respect for any of the opposition except CMC, because they've been after CMC directly by attacking Honorable Musa Berete, attacking his business, taking his resources of income. They want to suppress him. It tells you who they are afraid of. I have not seen that attack any other political party in Liberia as they're attacking the CMC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that if they attack on a ability, Ansun said something yesterday. He said that this whole thing sometimes is an ability like he's by himself, especially in the house. In fight, he got one or two people in the Miami court that will stand with him, but the fight looked like he's alone. And sometimes when you stand for the right, when you stand for the right thing, you always stand alone. When you are strong person for the rule of law that is to abide sometimes, you stand alone, you stand with few people who will be on your side. So it's understandable. But when you come for the man and you come for his businesses, you come for like rent people. 118% lost their jobs. Those 118%, they got families, they got children that go to school, they got other people that they support. They don't have jobs today because of the government of Liberia. So you took away from the Liberian people. And that's the point we keep on saying here, that you think you will destroy the man, but he's still going. But you're destroying the common Liberian people who were depending on that job and been working there for so many years. You took away from them. Why did you do that? Why? Oh,
They want to kill this baby before it is born, but it's too late. Because the baby is born already. Okay? And not only born, but walking and running. So it's too late, and I see
Yes.
that they have no regard for the other political parties. I mean, they look at CDC as a paper tiger. Okay, it's just standing there. When you push it,
and
will just fall down.
CDC, Jordan, so that they see
Yeah,
what's it.
yeah, they got no fear for those other political parties because they are all one in the same. And I'm glad that the CMC came just along, and Liberian people are listening. My folks in Grand Bassa County, you are listening. We are saying to you, if you are tired, you should be tired because we are behind, way behind. You talk to the Pope from Grand Bassa County, they will tell you, with all the power that we have had, pro tem after pro tem and this after that, all the government position, top position that Grand Bassa have had, the only good thing that happened to us was the road from Monrovia to Grand Bassa. That's the only development that we have seen since the cessation of the war. We don't have running water. We don't have electricity. We don't have hospital. So we were talking about the European League, soccer league, and teams that were relegated to non-actionable statuses. And somebody said, I want to compare the European League, those that were relegated, to Liberia. He said Liberia have been relegated a long time. Our high school that were top of the line when we were young has been relegated to nothing. Our University of Liberia that you and I knew is leaking. Nobody cares. The hospital, there's no medication. There's nothing. People with dialysis dying in the room. They also have been relegated. Our school system have been relegated. Our health system have been relegated. Our social life have been relegated. The whole country is relegated to nothing. You go to Liberia, Grace, you look at those young men and women that were your classmates. You look at them, they're walking around as zombies. Life is not fair. Life is rough. Men that don't have money to support their families, they can't support their children. It's the most humiliating thing that any man can do when you can't support your family. There is no job. They're looking for a job. They can't find it. Instead of the government coming together and say, how do we create jobs? They're after other people who are creating jobs. 118 Liberians with, they say each household, everybody that has a job has about 8 to 10 people that depend on them. Multiply 118 by 10. That's the amount of folks that the Unity Party people have put into relegation, into suffering.
But Mr. Jimmy, you dey pull.
Us.
I mean, University of Liberia.
There you go. This one where the relegation set.
The University of Liberia on the new campus in the so I don't know how you can draw a whole bucket of, I mean, you can put out a barrel.
Is that University of Liberia?
Yeah, the University of Liberia there
Jesus.
on the main campus.
And they have Darrell Dillon in New York throwing money in the air, okay, dancing and throwing money in the air, and the University of Liberia next door to his office is leaking.
It's leaking. Well, you know, Mr. Gimme, we got a tradition on this show where we have to say hi to our people in the comment section.
Let's do it.
So let me do that, and then later on, I will let you say something. The PL have anything to say, you will say something, and then we'll allow our people start to call in tonight.
Please.
Because we wanted to, speak and
Let's
also win some $5 because the people, God knows the people need the money with that kind of thing that's going on in our country. So we want to say welcome to Albert Scott Jr. Albert A. Scott. He said we waiting. And then welcome to Spencer Coleman Sr. He said hi. Mohammed B. Kamara. He said I love the music. Mohammed, that music is our CMC anthem. That's the reason why we play it, because the music is just what we want to say in a nutshell. Yes, what we want to, some of the things that we want to bring, a new dawn and all of that. We want to say welcome to Diana Curtis. She's watching from Canada. She's a CMCmer from Canada. Welcome to Otello Dillon. Otello, welcome. He said he's watching from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome to Jessica C. Madison. I'm watching from Tupelo Road. Welcome, Jessica. We want to welcome J. Victor Nangwe. He is our Northeast Chair CMC. He said he's here. Mohammed B. Kamara said the issue of the Capitol building is clear. Whosoever is found guilty should be persecuted, period. And we want to say welcome to Morris Roberts. He said the HOR is Osadan. I tell you, the House of Representatives, Jeff Osadan, my brother. We want to say welcome to Rebecca Gassi. She says she's watching. Poka J. Darlington. Oh, you got your site too dark. Okay, he talked about that was it. Okay, we're gonna say welcome to Soiree Sheikh. He said kudos to CFC Diaspora. We want to say welcome to John Weir. I will not read what he said because it's of no essence, We want to say welcome to Willie Sumo. He said opposition is in a majority. So if opposition in a majority, what is supposed to be doing to help the country?
Yeah.
Instead of them going in the House of Representatives and in the Senate and undermining one another, they should work together to bring the government to book. That's what should happen. But they undermine one another, so the government now is in full control. So we want to say welcome to Binta Bedete. She said, good morning, CMC family. With a heart. Hey, Binta, we too love you. Welcome. Thank you for staying up, especially all the people in Liberia, because it's 1 o'clock now in Liberia, 1:06. Want to say welcome to Sarah Wemba. He said, following live from our police academy, Bishop Fence residence tonight. Want to say welcome to Rosetta Cole. I will blame the opposition for this madness in the 21st century. And you are right, Rosetta. We blame them. We want to say welcome to Junior Japa Koveko. He said the country is assumed to be more educated, not really educated. Liberia needs more work to be done in terms of education. Where are the educated people with Liberia facing a serious crisis and no solution? I mean, the educated people are there, my brother. That's that. When you don't have the mind, you can be educated, but when you don't have heart for country, that love, what I say, other people are, oh, the person got love for country, they don't have it. Those people don't love Liberia at all. If they did, Liberia will have major highways in all the country, not that hard to do. That's why you also get CMC the chance and see what happened in 6 years. You know, if they did, the people don't love Liberia. If they love Liberia, the highways, the major highways to connect all the country will be done just like that. It doesn't take rocket science. The international community waiting to help us, but they see how what people are, the kind of corruption with the budget. The people say, so just why should our people suffer? Because we decided to put those people into power. Until we can remove them, Liberia is going nowhere. We want to say welcome to Gina. Jabba, we want to say Sophie Blamo, welcome. She said, I'm watching. We also want to say Rolantia, welcome. He said, good morning, guys. I'm watching from Kakata Sete Magibi. Welcome, Roland. He said also good morning, Honorable Musa Hassan Belete, our powerful political leader. And we want to say welcome to Sayima Gabo. Mr. Belete, please hire Chala Kafi to be the lead presenter of this show in Liberia. Okay. You know, CMC, we don't just we go through the processes. That's why when we get to Liberia, it would be different. When Liberia decide to take CMC, it would be different because we're not just hiring people because we know them. We're hiring people because they can do the job. Now they're hiring people because of knowing and political background. Got Liberia in the mess it is today. We we want to say welcome to Diana Curtis. She said most of the old politicians have traveled to other countries that are well developed. The reason they don't want Liberia to be like other countries is because of greed and selfishness. They always want our future generation to be bowing to them and begging for help as they raise their shoulder up while walking in that dark and dirty country. They love the dark because many evil things happen. Liberia can be developed in 5 years, as Charles Taylor said. Why has this not been done? And it goes on. But we,
Right.
we want to welcome Junior. That's a good point. We want to welcome Junior Riggs. Is this a new station? No, Jeanette. We've been around about 3 weeks or 4 weeks now. So we are not new, but we are a new show. So we want to continue to come here and hear what we have to say. We want to welcome Albert Scott. CMC can take a big step relating to recent power play by UP. Protests, lawful presence, and connection, not with government, but with opposition. We want to welcome Jefferson Francis Kolako. He said the family show. Yes, we are supposed to be family. So we agree to that. We want to welcome Alfred Bleedy. We want to welcome Jefferson Francis Olako again. We want to welcome Lasso Kroma. Thank you for watching. Uh, we want to welcome Kigati Pasewi, Emmanuel Dixon. We want to welcome Samuel Joe, CFC watching Pennsylvania, watching from Pennsylvania, and then the political lodge. The political law say they wanted a job for now. That answer me again. The person wanted a job, but we want to welcome. There was a Hagen guy. He said that he wants to join CMC, but he doesn't know how. T. Shine Higgins. How will I be part of CMC? I don't have any number to communicate with you. T-Sean Higgins, we're going to get in contact with you. Somebody will call you, and then we'll make sure we link you up to the rightful place because with PMC, we are global. We all over the place. We're in China. You can find in the UK. We are in Canada. I mean, we all over. So where you are, we are in Liberia. We are in the United States. So where you are, we'll find somebody. The political lodge team members will get to you, and then we'll find out your location, and we'll connect you with somebody for your location so you can be part of us. You are joining a great team, and we hope that we all can work together to push the better agenda for Liberia for Liberia to be rebuilt. So we thank you very much. Mr. Gaming, if you don't have anything to say, also if you don't want to come in at this time, I will want you to open the phone line. So, Mr. Gaming, you have anything to say?
No, I wanted to recognize is that Emmanuel Dixon following from Rwanda.
Okay.
And then we got Kazua watching from Chicken Soup Factory community, Gardnerville. Great show, great folks. That's a lot. I mean, we can't get to everybody, but we recognize you if time permits. Sir, we want to hear from our folks on the ground. Those who want to win little things, let them win little money. The weekend started. At least they can take something home.
So answer the number as they call. They gave their inputs. Then you give them the numbers. The numbers are from 40 to 60 today. So from 40, from number 40, it ends to number 60. Any number in between, they can win or $5. Also, people on the live screen, if you in Liberia, start texting in. If you record the 40 to 60, if you put the number here, you win something. We also, contact you for your winnings.
All right. So for those of you monitoring from 40 to 60, from number 40 to number 60. So we're not going down to one. Just start from 40 to 60. Hey guys, plus 231 776 927472. Add the numbers for you to call on and be live on the show this morning. Plus 231 776 927472. So call and let's put you through. Let's get the line. Pick up Roland here from my GB County, right? Hello.
Good morning, also. Good morning to, good afternoon to Sis Grace and Mr. Gateman. Good morning to our powerful political leader.
Go ahead.
My name is J. Roland J. Joy from Kakata, Magibi County. Let me say thank you to Sis Grace and Mr. Gateman. You see, the CMC is a political institution that have come to give back to the Liberian people. I believe the work doing for now to 2029, I have no doubt that the Liberian people will give us state power and will be able to lead in the right way that we think we can be able to transform the livelihoods of our people. Our political leader is very serious to transform this country, and we can show him as people from Magibika, we will do everything within our power to ensure that the CMC succeed in everything they do in this country. And the people are like, well, I mean, they tell you, nobody will fool you. The people are like, you know who is their leader. And come 2029, the people will not be voting on tribal sentiment or whatsoever. They will be looking at tangible. And the CNC will do tangible for the people on Liberia. We are prepared to go on to encourage the people. There are who have come to us, continue to engage us that they want to join the party. And we are continue to engage them that yes, join the party. Because each time we come to see new people I want to join the party because you bring the real message to the people. We are not lying to the people. We are not going to tell you because the just step out will be staff people. When the people will be rich. Tell the people what will do for you for now to 2029 that what will make you to just step out. And our political leader is working. And we want to say thank you. We just continue to pray for our political leader that God will give him long and good that you continue to work in the interest of the people and we can show you that will be different in the livelihoods of the Liberian people.
Okay, Roland, before I leave, Roland, before I leave you, before you call your number, just 30 seconds, please, because you find all the activities there in Mankibi County, District 5, where the CMC is carrying on a very huge project, the road project, and then the school. I don't know how you are funding the guys and the activities, and also the work being done there.
So let me tell you, for you to show that the political leaders in business, when the engineer myself one of the sign, the five engineer people gave, according to the engineer, he gave the research, and the political leaders said, no, the school was very small, you needed a school that you will build in interest of the people of Magiri, and not just want to do a project because we are busy on we want to build a school that people say, yes, this is our school. The school that political leaders want to build. It will be a first of their time. Because the engineer, the political leader, and the team, when they want to send the engineer yesterday, and the engineer came, we have to go to one school that they want to build. They want to build one school that is called almost $1.5 million. If the political leader the engineer to go and send them to school, six school that want to build, that want to build for the people of Yakutan who went there yesterday, who took all the information with this, all the assessment will take that road to field and that school. Any movement for now for the moving years feeling with their work, the political leader and the team in Nima County, coming to them where they are there engaging their lawmakers, engaging stakeholders, engaging people that they stood online, they went in rain, they went in the court to get for them. And today, when they are telling people in school and nobody has to the ground to see a man living for necessary, they were school for them. Stand up, they were funded. They are not school. Coming to create a town and school for them, the people are in juvenile mode and they said they will do everything possible to show that or the political dealer can review and will stop.
Okay, Roland. You have from 40 to 60.
The project, the school
Yeah, you
project,
go hold on, go ahead, no more.
for now, either for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you see that school project will come and the rate, the fee will assessment and we just looking for the government.
You have from 40 to 60, Roland.
It's excited about what going on in my give.
You have from number 40 to 60. So you are choose between 40 to 60.
So I think that is a very winning number.
No, you have 40 to 60. So you have to go, yeah, 40, yeah. So,
From 40 to 60.
yeah.
Okay, so
44.
No,
For
not today.
44, you're not looking today, Roland. Yeah, you missed it.
But before you take another call, Ansu,
Yeah.
before you take another call, Good Samaritan just send us some money. I don't know. I will call the person if they tell me to call the neighbor. Good Samaritan just send some money. They say any woman will call tonight. She get a call no more. She automatically win $5.
Okay. Okay. Good morning. Walk away for the noise. I don't know. I just lower the sound of your monitor, please. Go ahead.
I'm Ernest Grant calling from rehab.
Okay, you are live.
Yeah, I didn't start the show, but then I listened to Upstate Grace in the video, and she was talking about the Lima legislative caucus, or how Chairman Kun want to bring some separation or division in the caucus, and I've been able to see the wrong steps that he has taken during 25 election, influence in the election, I think. Or all of people concerned, all those things too.
So he need to work with everybody, right? He need to work with his police, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you have from 40 to 60.
You need to play a key role as VP or in the house, and also from the back country is supposed to be there to unite or to unite the caucus instead of bring separation for them.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah, also I've been following TNC, and I pray that as they are taking the bold steps, they will continue so that most citizens can see their handwork to follow them, turn it down.
They're surely going to feed the handwork, my brother. You have from 40 to 60.
Yeah, so.
Which number you want? You have from number 40 to number 60.
Yeah, choose
51.
No.
Yeah.
No, you miss it. Oh my God. There's not 51. Oh my God. More calls. Yeah, more calls 0776 927 472. Good morning, caller. Yes, sir. Go ahead. What that sound coming from, James? That sound not good for me, yo.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
About separation between the Makoko, who is the 5% doing it.
Sorry, he tell us to finish. I hope he can. I don't know how you reach out tonight. And you call no number set to 0776 927 472. The next caller right here. Good morning. Good morning. Why? A female is on the line already. Wow. So listening you just for you calling, you already want yourself $5 United States. You have to text me your full name to the number.
What her name?
Okay, so go ahead, call your full name now. Okay, Amanda. Let's hear you. Go ahead. Here you call to talk.
Yeah, just want to thank you for the show tonight and pray that God should make our leader 2029 for him to win by the grace of God.
Okay.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right. Amanda being right.
Yeah.
I get it right. I'm gonna take it down now.
Don't
392
say
is
by
the
No,
8
no,
location.
o'clock
no.
tomorrow morning.
Don't call her number on the show on the on live.
That's a number. So don't.
So let her know by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning she will receive her $5.
Yeah. So Amanda, 8. Oh, yeah, Amanda Grace. That's what the when you call that time. Look, when Amanda Grace say 8 a.m. Definitely look. My phone can start.
Drinking. But the fucking money, man.
We,
Oh
we
my
need
God.
we need more ladies to call. We got more money for more
We
women.
got more
Let them
ladies
know.
to read. 10 women they call to Nelly will win their $5. 10
That's
women
right.
they
Yes, yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm always good.
Okay. I just want to appreciate CMC,
Mm-hmm.
the political leader, his ability. He got a good intention,
Yeah.
very good intention. First was intention, but my fear is the Liberian people. The Liberian people, we know new thing, we always embrace new thing. We put our all into new thing, try to destroy. Try to destroy. Most of the people that are coming in CMC now, they are only coming now to see the first grade are coming from the once say grade, what they can get for themselves. We saw it with Vanishama when he came, we call it Desmond Millionaire. We saw it with what the other man name? Eddie first time he came, we call it Desmond Millionaire. We was sharing money. And coming first time, the people gave me where the money was there coming. So he should be wise. He should be wise. And you see the capital building issue is highly political. Hey, my people, how would the Liberian National Police tell us they are controlling, they are in control, man? The day before the incident could take place, the police told the Liberian people that they are controlling the building. People are protesting and they stopped the people from entering. The one on the international media told the Liberian people that they are controlling the building. And when the people came from to enter to burn the building, the police should be the first thing. The first thing police in an international area, any kind of good country, serious country, the police are going to be the first to be asked. They are going to be the first to be called for justice because they were controlling.
Okay.
You get your house, you get your wife home, then you come for all you come, your son not in the house, then you do your house, but not your wife. You got to ask your wife, show my son, because your wife in your house.
Okay, so you forget to call your name and your location where you call from to.
I'm Johnson, William Johnson, from Johnsonville.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, you have for number 40 to 60.
At 250.
50.
Yeah.
He won $5. Yep.
Oh,
Okay. Wow. So
wow.
why?
Number 60.
Why? So just text your full name to the number you call on. That's all.
All the ladies from
That
Grand Bassa, your call and win some money too.
Get your phone, your membership form. The last time I told me, I tested my number there, and up to now nobody called me. Maybe to get the information sheet and get your brochure to go through it and know more about CMC.
okay, so do it to this number now. Do it to this number. The number you call on now.
Okay, I will.
All right. All right. So we have 776-927472. The females, you have the advantage just for you calling. If monitoring tonight, just for you calling, you have something already on your phone. Wow. The females, so you better wake up. Guys, now you know, not your woman, but you tell the call.
Especially the guy who won. Now, before I can win
Hey,
10.
hey, who's this? Who's this?
Hello?
If the north now, I will call you over. It's not good for me.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's say you.
Yeah, my name is Matthew. I'm calling from TPL.
Okay.
Yeah, about me, I just want to know much about his DNC party. For me, I've voted 2 times now, but I've been voting for CDC. But now I've seen I'm losing interest.
You lost interest, oh.
Hello?
I see you lost interest because they're packing your lot because of St. Jordan.
Yeah. See, losing interest. So I just want to know much about the CNC.
You are trying to come our water.
Okay.
The information.
So you have from 40
No, they
to
can't
60.
make information down and so far before you get in the phone, they go to quota in.
Give me 42.
No, you mean nothing.
42.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So so all you do since you have interest, you can just come here at Truth FM. You got no normal your friends do. Just come here at Truth FM. We're definitely gonna get your name, and we will send it to the chairman or the SG of the party. That's that's the closest thing you can do.
Tell your wife to call or girlfriend to call.
Okay. So you have to knock your wife to call. Because as soon as you call, just by her calling, she listen already. She by you there?
The man say he's single.
My God. 0776927472. Can you just imagine at this time of the night, 1:30, the phone is basic, free, hot. Can you just imagine? My God. Go ahead, caller. Caller? Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, I'm joining from the profit this morning. I want to say thank to the team in the studio. I've been following the CMC, and I know the works of the political leader of the CMC is somebody who believe in making things happen. And we hope that from the night will be the good things for Liberian. Because just what the brother was saying, we as Liberians sometimes we elevate new things, but when it comes to the reality, we lay it down. It happens in 2005 to Councilor Shamu. It happens to the guy was from Central Bank when he came as well. It happens to him and Ellis Cummings. And Ivan Kickman as well. It happens to Dr. Kruma when Kickman so go contest as a senator and representative. I think he just want to car. People start calling him or wanting him or so forth, and we'll let him down. So these are things sometimes we do. But again, we hope that we'll get a sense and do the needful thing comes into it now.
Okay. It's you say your name and you have from 40 to 60.
No, I'm not going to call no more. I'm just want from a model to so we can wait the $5.
I see you win a wig off. But you have to follow.
That's a
You
smart
have
man.
I mean, on going now call and see no more now.
So that's why I stress you off. Different person will call, so that's a problem. They got hold me. They hold me.
Okay.
Okay,
Grace.
so go ahead.
No, but
Yeah, so go ahead.
the
Some
thing
people,
is that
some people are suggesting that we get 2 lines, one for female, one for male. So
I hear it there, so we can put it other number of a female.
He's with the DG, currently in the DG office.
okay. If we don't finish on Monday, we'll continue with the
continue.
ladies.
We'll continue on next week Friday. We'll do every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday for the ladies. We'll make our women power grow.
The midwife is on. Let's hear you. Yes, speak to us. Go ahead. I know you've been funding the show, CMC. Just say something. Let's hear you.
Now, you watching here voice or woman voice?
Let's say that. Call your name.
Yes,
Wow.
they
get make it. They get make it.
I mean, other people call you. You need to let the people call you, man.
Yeah.
He knock her and she's so sleepy. She know what to start from. Hello, Mama, that sound in your room. Please lower the volume of the man.
Yeah, you know, people on the live screen, they put in the numbers in, but the number not winning. I come and jump off 50, and winning.
Hey man, Yeah, yeah. My man, where's my man Scott? Scott Junior. Scott
No,
Junior.
he put a wrong number there. You can't do it twice. It will be cheating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning too.
Good morning. Your name and where you call from?
This is Abenigo, the main point from Canada background.
Abenigo, go where you alive.
Just want to check you for the show tonight. Appreciate the center and the vision bearer of this whole institution, Mr. Musa Hassan Benedict. For me, I have been a member of any political party, so I think this party will be one of the parties that will join in that period. And I want to say thank you for the developmental idea and the development in general in that period.
Okay, so just stick to this number for those who have interest. Stick to this number here to contact me. We're definitely going to get your names. I link you are strictly with the guys that are in charge, the SG, and then the party chairman. We have from 40 to 60. Which one are you going for?
I choose 46.
46.
Yeah.
46.
Yeah.
Madam Grace, 46. Okay, nothing on 46. So yeah, try again, my man. Try. Yeah, let's we can try. But you can save my number and make sure you call me. We'll definitely get your name, your contact, and the best people to link you away with for the party. The SG or the chairman will surely do that. Good morning.
Yeah. This is Joseph. I want to let me just this concern. One is of course the movement that all for the world here who want to know but they on the for the check program. Yeah. You get me?
I'm getting you.
Yeah. Your phone of that the last quarter why you want one for. So Andrew, I like to say thanks to the operator, but I am recommending inclusion of person with disabilities to play a major role on it. PMC,
Absolutely.
it is a party for all. And I would like to admonish the Fuego Leon to also family to also extend helping hand to people with disabilities in his country. Because my brother, I tell you no lie, during the season, there is no seasonal donation for us in that part of the country, and whenever you engage with us, they'll tear you down due to the viral network, the other one, no logistics. So maybe the
Which county are you talking about?
some people are from Maryland.
You from Maryland?
Yeah.
Is that where you're calling from tonight? Okay, you in town, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your points are well taken. We have executives of the party, yeah, in the diaspora. We have Chief Gay Man. We have Madam Grace on the line. So your points are well taken when it comes to the virtual prayer people.
Yeah. So also you can so let me take my number
Go ahead.
and I choose 58.
58,
Yeah, 58.
58,
Mm.
58. Not no 58 though.
Yeah. So can my spouse also speak?
Of course.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Call your name. Go ahead. Call your name now. Okay, Caroline, you're live on Truth FM and also been follow live on Facebook too. Go ahead, just say something else about CMC.
I can hear her.
Yeah.
Are you getting her now?
Yes.
Yes, Caroline, go ahead. Just 30 seconds. Say something.
Yeah. Like the school. It was just when during the past president time, it is no more like that, especially for the school.
Okay. All right, Caroline. So Caroline, call
You
your
must
full
answer
name.
to us.
Caroline called it right. So I'm gonna take I'm taking out your name and your number too. Yeah, so you have $5 already. Yeah, you're welcome, Carol and Cody. Yeah, so thanks for calling. Just stick to that number, Caroline, and make sure you just text your mobile number, your name to it. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys either for information given over CMC. Yeah, we youth, we are interested
What
for
what what's your age? What's your age?
my age. I'm 22 this year.
22. Very young man. So where you calling from?
So I'm calling from Sierra Leone.
Okay. All right, son. So you have 40, from 40 to 60.
Yeah, I choose 14, 49.
49.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah. So you 5 from 8. Oh. But thanks for calling. From the way how for the from the call, the way how you went deep about CMC. All you do just save the same number here, and contact me on it. With that, best we can link you with the team, the SG, and the chairman.
Okay, so Ansu, before you take call again, me tell the people how to play chess.
Yeah.
You're listening to the radio, you're hearing the numbers and the people calling. When they say that number, when you mark it. Then when you can, you don't call that number, you call the other number that with meaning. That's the smartness of the whole thing. It's that easy. But if I was calling in and now we plenty, I think we need a $20. The number is from 40 to 60. People calling number here, we telling them no. You mark
Yeah.
it, that number not there. Yeah. Open the lines. We will take some more calls because the money here. You're winning the
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
Later the
The
money.
money, the money, yeah.
The people to
There,
later it for you.
uh,
Yeah.
let's see how you go ahead and call her. Where you call from?
yeah, something.
Wow, a female.
She already won
Yes.
$5.
Wow, he gets us already. What's your name? Ruth. Ruth. Brother. Okay, that's very good, Ruth. So say something quick. Before you test me your full name. Say something quick.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
CNC party. Yeah, John CNC.
I know, right?
This year, I won't vote for 2021.
Say 2029.
For CNC.
Okay. Why? Why they get pretty ready? Like you paid them me to like CMC. Like what's up, the chip like inside already.
Yeah.
All right. So just send your name and because you called me already on somebody know your number you want to use for your mobile, so you can get text your name, your full name, and that number. Okay, guy, text it to it before 8:30 tomorrow morning. Before 8:30, yeah, we're already the next morning already. So that today, before 8:30 today, I will give you guys a call. You check your phone Sonic. Go ahead, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes, it's Matthew Malunga.
Okay,
CNC. I'm calling for Chico, sir.
you say you CMC who?
CNC so movement.
I know, right? Matthew. Let's hear you, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the show tonight. You see, for me, I believe in action and not too much of talking.
Mm.
So when like, we have to adjust the show a little bit for that fact that because there are a lot of people who want to interact, especially with the chairman of the party. So most of the time, for me, I would recommend tonight that the chairman be on the show because there are a lot of people who really want to go on the show and other things. So I want to recommend that I adjust the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
your points were taken. Your points are well taken. You have from 40 to 60.
Payment 59.
She won. He won.
59.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what to do already. Just text that phone name. Text it. I will know it already in the number. Definitely, I'm marking your number down already.
Okay, so we're taking 3 more calls because we're supposed to be
Okay.
over here ever since. Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So just three more callers. I hope the female can make use of
I know.
uh yeah females. I hope you get that. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to appreciate you for the show for tonight. I encourage most of us being able to work hard so that the people can see him and look in his way.
That's very good. Work hard
Yeah.
so they can see and work definitely in his way. You have from
Yeah.
40. Where do you come from?
I call for ambush camp. My name is Abdullah Kamara. I call for ambush camp.
Where they have that place?
County.
The one might give me county. Is it
Yeah,
ambush
District
camp?
1. Huh?
Ambush camp?
Ambush camp. Ambush camp.
Oh, ambush camp.
Yeah, no problem. Highway.
Oh my God. Okay, you have 40 to 59 is already out. So there's numbers already. So but you have
Oh,
40
don't
to
tell you
60.
no more. Or then he just quiet no more.
49.
49. Why? Nothing there, my man. Nothing on 49.
That,
But
that,
for the party own, save my number and you can still contact me. And I will definitely get your phone names, your contact, and then send you to the guys and those that have that info they charge the SG and the chairman.
Okay, I'll call you in the morning.
Okay.
that the
Two
third
more.
person calling 49. Three person
Yeah,
call
can you
49.
imagine? Are you people
Yes.
not listening?
Two
Yeah.
more then two more then we wrap up. Two more.
Yeah.
Two more. Can we go with this one there? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm Anthony Yama calling from John Civil. Very interesting to this program.
Anthony, let's hear you.
Yeah, that's a very good initiative. For me, I'm an older man. I see a whole lot of formation in this country. It just requires the effort. Anything you intend to do, just do it and put everything inside.
Mm.
You're going to make it. The country, the people with that dreams, and the children can see it. Nigeria is one that God say harder because we say we don't want ourselves. Anything that come here, we don't like it. So if you want to be happy for all, frustration will be there. Whole lot of different. But just be yourself, stand by your goal, and you're going to make it. I don't want to encourage
You said Iberians giving God harder.
Go out there under the whole song here, my friend. The country. When God put it on this side, the brother will put it on this side. When God make it good, God be good leader, how can it look like? So that you have to look in your brother.
Okay, where you're talking about Mr. Benedict?
Yeah, you have to people inside to encouraging people initiative that go step, can go to change situation around this country we can identify ourselves. We just look like we get independent to the entire Africa, look at Nigeria. Someone who are getting war. Someone say one would think talking to you, I'm almost too patient, worriness. Over you can't just see a way out. In the one, you go to be worriness. In the we call worriness. And you can't think about Nigeria, everything about Nigeria is just west and west and west.
Okay.
The group will come, they will just come to make things west. The other group will come, they just say one group of people, they just, so if I hear about new group coming, we sit down to listen, we encourage them, then we tell you these are some of the missteps the other people do look at this. Maybe you can make it, who knows? Somebody, God can be somebody. This country will change, so this country will not be like that. One day.
One day. There you have from 40 to 60.
54.
5-4.
Yeah.
There's nothing on 5-4. The last caller, please, so we can go. Yeah, the last caller, so we can go. The last caller, yeah, very lucky. It might be lucky. Yeah. Morning.
My name is Mochi Daminto. I'm calling you from Nukuta.
Okay.
I just joined the show for mobility. About one of mobility when you were chairman for Liberty Party. He's a good man. Okay, or mobility change. God will put again like draw a hat. Actually, do a meet. I love him. I'm really following him now, especially when you were chairman for Liberty Party.
Okay, so save my number. Save my number. You can hit me up. I'll get your name and your number, and then link you up with the SG and the chairman.
No problem.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for participating.
No
Thanks
more
to all of you for
boy,
calling.
no more.
Oh yeah, he's still on. Oh God, thank you, Madam Grace. He's still on. So you can call your number, please.
07782.
No, which number? 140 to 60.
Okay. Give me 46.
Why they put now? We need to know, man.
46.
46, nothing on 46. So
The way I was going to say the
Tell his
yeah.
wife to. They get a word.
No,
yeah,
your
woman.
wife is out. Your wife out. She out.
Well, I'm single anyway.
Amen.
So you laying down by yourself to know.
Yeah.
And
My
your wife
God.
is like,
Oh man, you know what? Abba just one on the live screen. He put 57. Abba on the live screen, you know allowed to put one time number. So we give it to you to Abba Scott. You need to put his name now.
where is Abba Scott?
He's on the
Okay.
live screen. So how do I say? Ansu can see the thing. He will go there. Abba Scott.
Is
he
he
want-
Liberia?
Yeah, Abba.
Yeah, yes. Just wait for Marshall. I want to screen you
Abba is
in.
like Ansu Abba number is 0886
Okay.
605 no
Okay.
0886 055
That's
let me
0886
6.
054044.
correct.
Yes.
And his number he won $5.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna get your number out. Let me just screen in Marshall quickly. Marshall, what are wrapping
The
up, bro?
last call. Yeah.
How are you, brother?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Marshall Kumene. I'm calling from Firestone.
Okay, let's say Marshall. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm so happy for this program. And I want to tell God thank you for the new party that coming. For some of us on this side, for me, I just monitoring this video tonight. So I don't know whether people have any office on this side so that people who are interested in this another party that they can maybe have their name registered. That's just what I want to know, because some of us, the way you guys are discussing, making some of us to very grow interest. And some of us been hearing from Musa Pelete, his work and things, some of us growing interest. So at least, if anything, or if people have your office on this, some of us can try at least to start visiting those places and get some of the form and thing to know about the party.
Okay, Marshall. So just stick to my number. Any information, I'll definitely going to call you and get back to you. Marshall, I says just stick to my number. Hold on to my number, indeed. Yeah, hold on to my number. Any information, I will definitely get back to you. You have from 40 to 60. Which number you want? You have from 40 to 60.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live. You stay on. Go ahead. You are on. Go ahead. Oh my God. Oh my God. They got it. This got it. Children will have to go. Mama, you have to come in for about for Marshall though. So I just forcing that for Marshall because I can't get him. Walk away from that noise. The noise.
Hello?
Yeah, yes, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Dennis Clary. I'm calling from St. Johnson Road.
Dennis who?
Yeah, Dennis Clary. I'm calling from St. Johnson Road.
Send your time. Go ahead quickly, Dennis.
Yeah, I monitor the program on a very serious note. What I just heard, it baffled me a lot because social energetics Liberia who hail from Mima County and having to be a lawmaker and go to another county and try to give back to the people. That alone, I'm so happy. But however, I've been hearing about honorability for time immemorial. But myself, I run a school called Sisame High School, where I've been 450 students in the academic school. They got 650 students in the vocational school. That girls and boys are learning how to go about been struggling. And I've been wondering to get to mobility to help and to carry on a program for E2P. But the part of the program because overhead for him decentralizing the help, especially when it comes to education to the Liberian people. That alone make us happy. We have a packet letter for him. We went at the capital building looking for his office. But we're fortunate to see him monitoring the radio. I heard everybody good need and everything. I ever told some of my colleagues that just with vulnerability, for long because we're all boundary. He moved from country to country. He moved from district to district to assess and help black people. So that alone, I'm so excited to hear, the coolness over the radio today. So can you please give me a place that I can deliver the letter to him because on the 27th of this month, we're having a program where you have the parents and students will be gathering on Friday, the 27th of the month, June, that you will be saying other guest speaker to come and speak to the student and parent. But the letter is in our hand now, and we're looking for his office to give the letter come to serve and speak to the people come Friday, June 27th on St. Samuel Campus. So can you please help us to see our best to get to disability to help deliver the communication to him, please?
Okay, so let's conclude firstly with the political launch platform firstly. Then I would definitely have the number. It's a process and procedure. You get to the SG, the chairman. But firstly, what's your number from 40 to 60?
48.
48.
He won. He won.
Wow, you
Uh,
want to 48? You get something there
God,
for you said Dennis who? Gladys?
Dennis, were you glad?
Okay, Dennis, you want something already? The 5
For
USD.
$5.
Yeah, so just stick onto this number here. Your full information definitely before 8:30 tomorrow morning, you will definitely receive your $5. As for the communication aspect, stick to my number. I will link you with the party chair, the secretary general. They will just pick you up from there.
Thank you so much. And probably if you do such a thing, that will be a boost for honorability because we have single in the student here now that honorability who is carrying on the program. So on the 27th, you guys will
Oh, now
see
why you told the student already?
to the students.
Oh my god.
To the students.
Okay. All right, Dennis. All right, Dennis. So my Grace, I think we just stop there.
Yeah, we can just stop there. Well, we'd like to say thank you to everybody who watched the program, who listening in on the radio, who were able to stay here with us until this time. We did it for the Liberian people, and we would like to say as well, happy
and Mubarak.
CMC wishes happy Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. We love you guys. We are all one, regardless of our religion and where we come from, regardless of our tribe. At the end of the day, we are all one people. So we hope you had a wonderful celebration of your day today, and God bless you for all the prayers that you have put in for the Liberian people on this particular day. We also want to remind everybody that we'll be having our introduction program in Minnesota come on June 21st. We'll be in Minnesota on June 20th weekend, and we'll have a program there for CMC, introducing CMC to the Minnesota Liberian community. We want you to come out and have some fun with us. Also, we will introduce the party to you. You can make your decision on that day to join us. We have a whole information exposed concerning CMC, who we are, and what we want to do for Liberia, our vision and our agenda for the country. This is the flyer here, so you can come out and support us. Come and listen, come and eat, come and drink, dine with us. It will be on June 21st, 2025 at 5:30 at the Brookdale Covenant Church, 5139 Brooklyn Boulevard, Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. 55429. Citizens Movement for Change, become a vessel for change. Look, we have to be able to want the best for our country. And wanting the best for our country, we have to be true to ourselves. That the leadership in power now and the leadership that came before, they did nothing for Liberia. And we cannot consistently give the people power to continue to destroy our country. So the right thing to do is to get on the third lane. The third lane is CMC. We are the third lane. Join us. Mr. Goodman, if you want to say anything closing, and then answer will come in. Thank you,
Yes.
everybody on the live stream. Thank you for watching us on social media. Thank you for the people in Radio Land. Thank you to our callers for calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people won tonight. $5 each. And we'll come here Friday again. Next week we'll be giving that money out. More women, if you call in, you don't even have to call a number. You automatically win $5. A good Samaritan human being did that for you. They donated that money. So thank you so much, Mr. Gamer.
Every Friday, all my women, all our ladies, Grace is giving away money. Don't let a guy fool you to go to sleep and then they can't call and win. Make sure you stay on win your money first, then they can go to sleep and do their stuff. But Grace Show, Grace, if you are in the Minnesota area, June 21st and 22nd, we're going to have a meet and greet. Also, we got some beautiful artwork, expensive artwork. They're going to be auctioning some of this stuff. Secret article, yeah, secret auction, eh?
Yeah.
Silent
auction.
You got some of these things. I mean, you should see the artwork that Grace is bringing forward. She will profile some of them on her page. You should see when she went to Pennsylvania to see some of the work that these young people can do. Some of the art costs up to $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. We're gonna silently auction them, and you can take it home. It belongs to you and your family. You would never know 10, 20 years from now what the artwork are going to work. So this is what CMC is bringing, new stuff, new things. We're going to be profiling young people, talented Liberian people. But like Grace was saying, you have to be the architect of the Liberia that you want to see. So come to the CMC, be there from the beginning. Don't come crying later on when everybody have positioned themselves. Be part of the change that you want. Grace, it was great. I'll be here every Friday. I love to see people win because the country is hard. Very, very hard. So guys, share this show. Tell everybody next Friday if you want to win, this is where you need to be. Thank you very much for having me, Grace.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gamer. Also, you have anything to say?
So it comes on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 11:30. So for those of you who join us late, just back in your book, 11:30 will comes on and leave 1:30. So thanks again to the panelists, Madam Grace. Thanks so much.
Thank you, brother. And
so tell all the women in your neighborhood, let them Friday they should line up to call.
I know. How you can have money when you can't just pick up the phone to call?
They didn't know. Nobody told them. The man they didn't tell them, but we're gonna let them know. Now everybody knows. Thank you very much.
So thank you, and thanks for the PR for being on. I think he's going to bed now. We would like to say thank you to the people like bro. Good morning and good evening to the people in the diaspora. CMC is the place to be. By the people, for the people. We emphasize collectiveness. That's why we are all over the world, because we know that together we can bring up change to Liberia.
CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens Movement for Change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. It's a CMC. The land of liberty, the light of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.